I made my brother-in-law carve the turkey he called dry. So every Thanksgiving for the last 6 years, my wife Danielle and I have hosted at our place. I do the turkey. I brine it 2 days ahead. I babysit it in the oven. I let it rest the way you're supposed to. People go back for seconds. Nobody's ever complained. It's kind of my thing, honestly. This year, Danielle's sister Megan brought her new husband Cole. They'd gotten married in June and I'd only met him twice. Both times for maybe an hour. He's one of those guys who tells you what he does for a living within the first 4 minutes. Finance something. He corrected me on how to pronounce a wine. We sat down around 3 staff. 15 people, both leaves in the table, the whole thing. I carried the turkey out and everybody did the little clap they do and I started plating. Cole took one bite, set his fork down, kind of leaned back. It's dry, he said. Not quiet. Not to Megan. To the table. I laughed it off. Might have caught an edge piece. Let me get you some from the middle. No, it's the whole thing, he said. You pulled it too late. Classic mistake. Breast meat's cooked to death. The table got quiet in that way where everyone suddenly finds their napkins fascinating. Danielle looked at me. Megan looked at her plate. I said, okay, noted. And I let it go. I really did. I passed the gravy. I asked him about the wedding. I refilled drinks. But he wasn't done. Twice more during dinner he brought it up. Little dry, but the sides are great. You gotta pull it at 155, carry over does the rest. Each time smiling like he was doing me this huge favor. My father-in-law Rich finally said, Cole, it's fine, eat your food. And Cole did that laugh. The hey, just trying to help laugh and said, I'm just saying, I could have had it juicy. It's not hard. So I said, you've hosted every year before I met Megan. Cook the bird yourself? Obviously. Great, I said. Then you're carving next year and cooking it. My house, my oven. You run the whole turkey. I'll do sides. He laughed. Sure, man. I'm serious. Write it down. You've got the juicy method. I clearly don't. Table's yours. Everybody kind of chuckled and the moment passed and I figured that was that. Guy talks big at dinner, forgets by Christmas, except I didn't forget. I texted him in October, confirming you're on turkey for Thanksgiving. Need your grocery list so I can have stuff ready? He left me on red for 2 days, then sent back, hello, you were serious? Dead serious. You told a table of 15 you could do it better, so do it better. Danielle thought I was being petty. She said, just do the turkey, babe, it's not worth it. And I told her it absolutely was worth it, because I'd spent 6 years making a bird for people who love it, and one guy got to embarrass me at my own table and float off like it cost him nothing. Then Megan called me. You're putting him in a really uncomfortable spot. He put himself there, I said, in front of your whole family. He can uncook himself the same way. She actually went quiet. Then she said real low, he doesn't actually know how to do a turkey. He's never made one. And there it was. I said, I kind of figured, Megan. So can you just like let him off? No, I said. But I'll help him. I'll stand right there. I'll walk him through the brine, the temp, all of it. He just has to be the one holding the knife when it comes out. That's all. She didn't love it, but she agreed. Cole shows up at 8 in the morning looking like he's about to give a deposition. I hand him an apron. I walk him through everything. Calm, no attitude, exactly like I said I would. He's sweating over the oven all day. Kept asking me, is this right? Is this the temp? And I kept saying, you tell me you've done this every year. 3 hours rolls around. Same 15 people. He carries the turkey out. Nobody claps for him, they just wait. He picks up the knife and his hands are shaking, and he cuts into it, and honest to God, it's a little dry. Overcooked on the breast. The exact thing he accused me of. Rich takes a bite, looks up and goes, little dry, Cole. Cole set the knife down and looked at me across the table. You could have stopped me, he said. You told me it wasn't hard. He hasn't offered a cooking opinion at that table since.